morning. So, Junior, what are we doing?
Getting the lamb for Passover.
It is early in the morning. That's the famous oven. Oh, he's eating hot porridge early in the morning. This is very important, like very, very important. The sister decided that she wanted her son to participate, so she made sure that she dropped him off early in the morning. And he's going with us, guess where? To the slaughterhouse. The young man has stomach. He's a real soldier. Like always, we're gonna take you through what we do for Passover over here in One Nation. Shalom.
Peace.
Peace.
Shalom, what's going on?
Is that your first Passover? Coming to see the lamb being slaughtered?
First Passover, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited. About to get it popped.
Do you think you have the stomach to see the lamb getting slaughtered?
Do I have the stomach?
Yo, that
cow kind of big. That's a cow, right?
Ever seen somebody slaughter a bull?
So, Mataf, any words?
R.I.P. to the lamb. I don't know. Warriors of Israel.
Yay!
Blood of the lamb. Shalom, Yasha'Allah. Hope y'all having a happy Pesach. Y'all know what this represents. The representation of Christ.
What happened? Oh, he wants money? Yeah, man, you got your own money.
They try to take our spirit out of the spirit of Pesach and Feast of Unleavened Bread. Last night it was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Now early this morning it's crazy.
Mataf, take us of the spirit of Pesach?
I was about to go in the spirit of Maccabees, kid. I was about to go Judas Maccabeus.
Mattathias, he was about to go Mattathias on him.
That's it. Mattathias, I'm about to be Pop Dukes up in here.
I already know what it is, banging on Esau. We go into stores or markets or whatever it may be, and we be willing to spend our money, and we still get the utmost disrespect. So, you know, we came in here to get the Pesach lamb, you know, a good lamb according to what the scriptures say. Now, the Pesach lamb can't be any lamb. It can't be a female lamb. It can't be a lamb with blemish. One of the people over here, you know what I'm saying, Esau, straight up, red hair, everything. He had a problem with us taking our time. And
like
it wasn't that much time, you know what I'm saying? Amalek would not have received the disrespect that we received. The worst part about it is we spend more money than Amalek and still get the disrespect. So the brother said too many disrespectful things to my wife. The brother Matafio over here, loose cannon.
You just fuck somebody up.
Yeah. If you don't let them know, man, they always gonna treat you like that.
Yeah.
Right now, because we have the lamb whole, we always get the lamb whole with the prudeness dove. Don't really have the skin pulled off. Normally when they pull the skin off, they have to take the hoofs off. We just have them torch the hair off. It's pretty. So this bag right here, these are the intestines. Inside of those bubbles is shit. No easier way to say it. So now we gonna have to clean this because we can't put this inside of the lamb like this.
Taking the doodle up out of the intestines or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Constipation get out, you know? Hit the doodle like little pebbles.
This is for everybody that think that when we doing the pruners thereof, all the shit is going inside of it. It's not.
Nah, we don't do that.
We don't do that. Over here in One Nation, we don't eat shit. If it was y'all will, we would, right?
If it was y'all will, we would, but it's not y'all will, so we don't do stuff.
The Most High left it an open letter. He said only with the pruners down. He didn't say we had to eat the doodoo.
That we couldn't clean it.
Yeah, that we couldn't clean it, so he left it like an open invitation where he's like, listen, more power to you if you clean it, so you won't eat that.
Look at it, when all the pebbles is bubbled up in one, look at that right there. That's constipation. You see that?
Constipation. Yoet's over here, he's getting to the more complicated part. He cut it wrong, people. He cut into the intestine. He wasn't supposed to, but it's a lesson learned. So now we have a new exit for the dookie to come out through.
Alright, so where am I cutting now?
Turn it, you gotta turn it around. It's like a puzzle. You see over here? So now push it in with your hand to see where it leads to. Look, it's in the other side, babe.
Right here. Because it ends right here at this bag. And then right here.
It doesn't, because it continues. You just gotta find where it ends and where it begins again. So this right here, guys, this is one of the most difficult parts. Is the part where the intestines is actually tangled, like with one another. It's very tricky. If you don't know how to do this, you end up busting the intestine. And now all that dookie that you see there traveling, it will be all over the place. So you want to make sure that you are going through the intestine part, you stretch it. And when you stretch it, you take the knife and then you cut. So it's like a grab, stretch, cut. Grab, stretch, cut. It's a real gift, right, baby? To be a butcher?
Yeah.
To be cutting this stuff? What do you think, brother? It's an art.
I think it is an art to it.
The part that made it hard for me was following the trail.
Yeah.
And trying to follow the intestines.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you know. Because to me, it was all in one bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he thought that it was like all one thing, but it's not. You have to do that same technique that I just said, guys. You grab it, you stretch it with your fingers like this. Look, like how he's doing it right now. You see, you stretch it a little bit, the intestines, and you will be able to see the track, which that's the track, if you see it, that's the track right there where he's cutting at. But you're only able to see that when you actually grab your fingers and you kind of roll it on it, and you stretch it. All right, so right there, good. Yeah, hold that part right there, yo.
Could I cut this right here?
Yeah, but don't cut the bag, all right? Don't cut the bag. Good, 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 good. All right. Let it down.
Almost don't cut.
I need to sharpen my knives, yo. They're a little bit dull. Cutting intestines, baby. What do you think? No words? No words?
There's no words.
All right, no words to express. All right, now they can do this. You see that, guys? There you go.
Oh, so we don't throw this in the garbage and nothing.
No, this is the pertinence of Shaya Allah. It's like, ew, you're showing all of this? This is part of Pesach,
Listen,
guys.
this video is going to be called How to Prepare the Passover Lamb. All right, and this is how you really prepare the Passover lamb. Not dissing nobody that's getting lamb chops or nothing like that. You understand? But for those of us who trying to keep it on another level, you know what I'm saying? This is what you do, man. We have to learn how to do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about pulling shit out of the testicles and all. I don't know about that, but I'm learning it. You feel me? It's nothing. It's
a blessing, yo. It's a blessing. For everybody that is going to be talking about me being around, helping around, telling them what to do, you know, I think that right there is just like lack of understanding, because at the end of the day, will you rather do it wrong?
She's not telling us what to do. She's helping us. You know what I'm saying? We don't know about this part, and she do. If you got somebody in the camp that have the knowledge of something that you don't got, you're going to get the knowledge directly from them. Get it straight from out of the horse's mouth. You know what I mean?
So you can do it right, and you won't have shit all over you. You need to get your hands in some doo-doo. No. Nah, I promise you, Mom, you wasn't going to touch doo-doo.
Oh, not touch.
That's what the priest was doing. You know, we're teaching our young men how to be priests again.
Yeah.
When you're doing something like this, you gotta just do it. You feel what I'm saying? You can't really, all you really gotta think about is like, y'all said do it, nigga.
Just close your hands and do it, right, Shayala? The pruin is there.
Yeah, it ain't pebbles no more.
It ain't pebbles no more. You was happy with the pebbles, huh?
I mean, it was okay with the pebbles. it was okay with the pebbles.
He
We gotta put this part back in, right?
It was okay with the pebbles. This junk is starting to look like shit now, like actual shit. Now, this is what I call the royal flush. Right, baby?
Yeah.
This is going to be the royal flush. So what you got to do, you got to put your hand up in an angle, all right? Put your hand up, higher, baby, higher. And you make sure that's down, all right?
Calling you.
Yeah. Ew! The lamb farted. You heard that?
Was that the lamb?
Yeah.
I thought that was some, oh shit.
That's how it sound when we fart.
Look, do it, baby. Look at his face. His face. Ew.
You ain't smelling now, son.
Ew. Similar, like imagine cutting a straw. Just make a snip. All right, there you go. Now, there you go. Slide it in. Slide in. More. Slide that scissors in. All right, cut. There you go, like that. Push it in, all the way in, and cut.
Hold on.
Cut, push in, cut. Now all the way, don't cut all the way, just...
What? Hold on. You don't want to pierce the other side.
Now that we got all of the feces out, we had to cut that it could be open, split open, so that we could rinse it out and make sure that there's no feces whatsoever. So we cut all of these little strings in half now, all right? Some people, like my wife said, like to flip them inside out. We don't got time for all of that. So we just split them in half so that they're just wide open, and then we just wash them out. Sexy.
All right. They're like, yo, what type of Passover song is that?
Alright, so let's throw the salt up on there.
This is like Dookie detergent. Right, baby? This is edible detergent. Do you know that real detergent has salt in it? How many of you knew that? Dump that in here to rinse it off. Yep, the whole thing. Then now he got to put his hands in there and really rinse this thoroughly.
Now that we done finished the intestines, now it's time to start salting the lamb. Alright? Now we had all of the hair torched off and everything like that.
You rub the salt down all over the lamb to take any impurities out of it. After he do this, then he will begin salting the lamb. So I'm going to let you guys go and we will be back. So guys, this right here is what we use to put the salt, the water with salt in the lamb throughout the body. Almost like giving a little bit of a Botox job. So to a water bottle, you're going to add a lot of salt. And when I say a lot of salt, it's a lot of salt. Okay, about 1 inch of salt. You shake it until it dilutes. Once it dilutes, which it don't take long to dilute, take the needle and you start puncturing the lamb with it.
This is all my fault. So we get home and we set the fire for the oven. We have a wooden door. Now I remember when we first was making it, I remember thinking in my mind like a wooden door, but it made sense and it worked out. So anyway, we had the fire pretty high. We put the little wooden door in there this time now, second year around. And I mean, she just put a bag in there.
2 bags, actually, one on each side.
Cut it open and just put gasoline on it and just
You could tell she was very tired from the trip.
I thought I was all for it. I really felt like it would work until my wife said, well, the only bad feeling I got was when my wife said, well, the worst that could happen is that the side where the fire is at, the door could just catch on fire. And I said, no, that's not the worst that could happen. If the door catch on fire, then the lamb will catch on fire. And she said, no, it won't. And right then and there, that feeling came.
It kicked in.
And I said to myself, this is the part where I'm supposed to be like, no, it could. Is this possible? If it is possible, we are not taking that risk, right? Nah, I didn't do that though.
We're tired.
Okay. Went to the house, went to sleep.
Put a timer.
Put a timer because we was planning on we could back up.
Within 1 hour.
And then the second time the feeling came was when I said to my wife, remember when Yahushua was in the garden and he said he was mad at his disciples for falling asleep?
And he really did say this to me, guys.
Then I said to my wife, remember when Yahushua was mad at his disciples for falling asleep? Then I said, I could understand why they kept falling asleep. Yahushua told Peter to get the lamb. And they were preparing the Passover. And that's a tiring thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand why they was falling asleep. Christ is just praying. And
pouring his heart out.
That was the longest service ever for them. There's no way that they could have thought in their mind that was going to be his last day on earth as they know him at that time. You know? So that was the part where I was supposed to say, you know, maybe we shouldn't go to sleep. Nah.
We got to stay praying with him.
We went to sleep. And then Madaf called us in the morning and said, yo, man, y'all sleeping. Man, we went to sleep and the worst that could happen happened. We wakes up with the alarm. We had no hesitation. We jumped up. Put our clothes on, jumped in the midst of the fog, outside in the cold. We seen like a little light. What the hell is that? Is that fire? We'll go over there. Half of the door is gone.
And this is what happened.
Half of the door was gone. The door was like this, like the edge of the door was like somebody took a big
like a bite out of it.
With fire teeth into the door. It was gone.
So what happened was that it consumed the legs, the head, but not completely. Do not fall asleep like the disciples did, because this is what happens when you fall asleep on the job. The fat of it actually protected the meat inside.
Look at it like this. The Lord was zealous and happy that we was doing it according to the law. He just ate up all of that fat, accepted the sacrifice. It was like, whoa, wait a minute. This guy's still in captivity. I can't take this.
So now I'm going to sit over here and help him pull everything and throw it out to everybody that is watching this. Learn from our mistakes. Learn from the non-mistake things that we do. And we're doing it in Israel so you can see and you learn as we make mistakes. And
the meat is very tender though.
You know what the funny thing is? I promised my husband, as far as the way that it was going to be, the texture of it, what did I promise?
It's going to be so tender you could just pull it right off of the bone.
That's exactly what it is. It's so tender that you can actually literally pull it off of the bone. This is the quickest. I have to say, this is my breaking record on roasting the lamb. Roasted within an hour and a half. This meat is so tender you literally could pull it off the bone, guys. Shout out to Maccabee and the Lions. We had a great time with you guys. I'll see you guys later. Shalom.
Shall resurrected, his body
Say
was
shalom. Listen, it's your first Passover, right? Better say shalom.
Same thing, man. We just trying to really
First one, first of many though, you know what I'm saying?
The Most High gives the increase.
Baby, how's that
I
lamb?
realized, I'm a good analyzer.
It's good?
Observe.
Fire and crust and all?
I realized that in y'all time, that was necessary. The aggressiveness was necessary.
Yo, Anar,
Because coming.
say shalom. Say some words. Say some words. I'm excited to have him here. This is like reunion to me, yo.
Yes. I'm excited also. Shalom to everybody out there.
Hey. He was over here tearing up the lamb. Lamb came out good. The lamb came out good, right? Yeah.
My boys here.
Yeah, I know. This
Jeremiah,
one.
Rarebone,
You know,
Yasharala,
yeah.
Kazak, Ayash, Yasharala.
Look at his face. He's so big. When I saw him,
Yeah.
I wanted to give him a hug, but I know it would be very, very awkward. For him, not for me, because I know him, but for him. So I restrained myself from giving him a hug, because, But all my love went out my mouth, and I was jumping in the same place, and he was like, this lady is crazy. Look who's there. Look who's there. Say shalom. Say shalom.
Just so y'all know.
Shalom, everybody. Y'all ready?
All right. Hey. Shalom. They over there, they plotting against the bread and stuff. This is like the third round, eating all the bread. Bread was good, huh? Yeah. It's not the same as that matzah, right? That's the difference between soul food and cracker food. Okay. What did you just say? What? I didn't say nothing. What are you talking about? I said cracker food. Meaning crackers? Like matzah, like crackers? Oh my God. Like, do you see this, guys? Like how your mother thinks about me? Like, I was talking about the matzah, sis.
Of course.
Thank you. I won't record you because, she hates the camera, but real quick. Shalom. Shalom, Junior. Father Shalom. There you go. Hey, you? Okay. Yo, my man. How was y'all Passover? Was it good? Toe? Good. I'm always happy to see this is my family, my spiritual family every year. I see them at least once a year, but once a year, we all busy, we go to work and we do all type of stuff. But we understand that though, There's some people that don't understand that. So if I don't see her for a whole year, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? The one time that I know, see you next year. Last year, she was my height, y'all. Last year, she was actually like 1 inch lower than me last year. Can you please record this here?
Yeah.
Please come
It's
here.
like, what do you mean?
This is embarrassing,
I said,
y'all.
how I'm gonna lift it up? The other part was still on fire.
Oh my
She's so
goodness.
sleep, she don't
Do you
feel
see this in camera? It looks
Here,
ridiculous.
hold on. I gotta back up. Hold
You
on.
can't even. Yeah. Look.
Hold on.
You cannot even. You know what I mean? You cannot even. But I still can pick her up. Look. I almost peed on my damn self, y'all. Alright.
Whatever. That's why I look like pulled lamb. That's all it is. We just start pulling all of the lamb off of the bones. You know what I'm saying? And just got rid of the charcoal.
Yo, you know, every Pesach means a funny story. This was this Pesach's funny story about how the lamb almost did not make it.
No videotape of the
I'm not recording your feet, woman. Guys, everybody's freaking out because this is the time of washing of the feet. Well, you don't like people looking at the crust under your toes, honey?
No, red
Look, she got nail polish. She get pedicures done. I don't know what she's talking about. Look,
Yes, I didn't.
yeah, she get
My
pedicures.
Bible that was over here.
It's
13. Now before the feast of Passover, when Yahushua knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end. And supper being ended, the devil, having now put the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him. So this was the night, pretty much this is the day before Passover. So the night that Yahushua had what y'all call a Last Supper. Y'all know that portrait? They call it the Last Supper. How many of y'all know that that event really took place on the night that the lamb was supposed to be slaughtered and cooked? Most people don't know that. So that was Yahushua, Jesus Christ, actually celebrating Passover. And Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hand, and that he was come from Yah, and went to Yah, he raiseth from supper, and laid aside his garments, and took a towel, and girded himself. So at this point, he knows that he's about to die. He knows that by the time the sun rises, that he's going to be crucified, or he's going to be tried to be crucified. So he knows that this is his last day on earth, as we know him as a human being. So he's spending his time with his disciples. The closest of his disciples, it was the 12 disciples, and the elite amongst the disciples that was with him. After he poureth water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with a towel wherewith he was girded, then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter saith unto him, Lord, dost thou wash my feet? So Yahushua was washing everybody's feet. Peter said, what you doing? You washing my feet? Why you gonna wash my feet? Right? Yahushua answered and said unto him, what I do thou knowest not, but thou shalt know hereafter. So Yahushua was letting it be known that, look, you don't understand the spiritual significance of what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now is actually deeper than what you think. It's more than me just washing your feet. But you don't understand that right now. Peter saith unto him, thou shalt never wash my feet. Yahushua answered him, if I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me. So Peter, he ain't want Yahushua to wash his feet. Peter was like, nah, Lord, you ain't never gonna wash my feet. You understand? He was scared because he had some corns, or maybe it was because he knew that who Yahushua was and how important Yahushua was. So he didn't feel worthy for Yahushua to wash his feet. But Yahushua said to him, he said, listen, if I don't wash you, then you're not going to have no part in me, no part in my ministry, no part in my kingdom. All right? And it reads on. Simon Peter saith unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. So he got scared after that. He said, look, if that's the case, wash my whole body, right? Jesus saith unto him, he that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit. And ye are clean, but not all. For he knew who should betray him. Therefore he said, ye are not all clean. So after he washed their feet, and had taken his garment, and would sit down again, he said unto them, know ye what I have done to you? So now he's asking a question. Do you know what this means? Do you know what the washing of the feet means? Right? Ye call me master and Lord, and ye say, well, for so I am. So he said, look, y'all call me master, and rightfully so, right? If I then, your Lord and master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. So this is what Yahushua did on Passover. He said, listen, if I washed your feet, Shaquille, if I washed your feet, then that means this is what y'all supposed to do to one another as well. All right? And he reads on. For I have given you an example that ye should do as I have done to you. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. If ye know these things, happy are ye if ye do them. So Jesus Christ said, let it be known, I'm showing you that I'm giving you an example of humbleness. Somebody as powerful as Yahushua, somebody who was able to turn water into wine, somebody who was able to do all these magnificent things, he humbled himself to be able to wash the feet of those who learned from him. What's up, Julian? Right. And by him doing that, he was showing us that he is, if the Most High set him above all, and he was able to wash people's feet, what should we be doing?
Showing love to one another,
and doing the same thing.
Yep.
It's a form of humbling yourself. You understand? So now tonight what we're going to do is I'm going to start the first round. I'm going to wash everybody's feet. And then after that, me and my wife is going to wash everybody's feet. Yes. Then after that, everybody's going to pick at least one person to wash their feet.
And the men do the women, and the women do the women.
Yeah, that's why me and him is washing everybody's feet. So that way, you know, whoever feels uncomfortable with him washing, I wash their feet.
Excuse me. Where's the water?
Over here in the buckets?
No, the drinking one.
Oh, over there in the Polish Spring by the sewing table. Alright guys, let me turn this off and let's go.